The Revenue Men. Her Enduring Majesty's Customs Service works closely with both the Ministry of Public Decency and the Masters of the Bazaar. Today, they have selected you for an inspection. Don't cheek them. Let them do their worst. Declare all controlled goods. Pay the customs duty on any untaxed souls or romantic literature you're carrying. Surrender any smuggled sunlight. I have none of that. Okay, let them do their worst. Okay, this will also reduce your suspicion if your suspicion is 5 or more. Alright, we have no romantic literature. We don't have any unstamped crates of human souls. We don't have any crates of brilliant souls. We don't have any sunlight-filled mirror catch boxes either. Okay. You have nothing to hide. Vexed and frustrated, they roam your deck like wolves. They tear through your belongings like termites. At last they leave. Menaces. Suspicion hasn't changed because it's lower than 5. Okay, good. Great. Returning to London. Let's go collect our messages from the Harbour Master since we've been away. Something has changed in the Neath. Somebody wants to sign on. The Blind Bruiser attends to business on the dock. That's all for now. You have one of this another day. A free evening. Okay, perfect. The Alarming Scholar is back, apparently. A Tale of the Deep. We have a Z story. Nice. Okay, let's give this to the Alarming Scholar. What do you think of this? Difficult dictation. Thrilling. Let me hear every detail. First, I must find my fountain pen. Oh, how regrettable. It has a spider impaled on the nib. Excuse me. Let me, good heavens, it's still alive. Pass me that volume of Given. There we go. Do you have another pen? We've lost the Z story. We've gained $10, and we have Favors Antiquarian increasing off the back of that. Okay, nice. Let's leave the university. You have business to attend to, and besides, the scholar keeps snapping his or her teeth like a mechanical trap. That's weird. We could go carouse in the Wolfstack docks for a bit. There is no danger here. Try to enjoy yourself. We can reduce our terror. We might run into trouble or romance. It's a matter of luck. 80% chance of maybe finding some romance. Let's fucking do that. A good night out. Sea shanties, good companionship, and the warmth of a pub fire. We were fortunate. We lost 5 terror. We lost $15. We now have a recent news, and we've lost a free day as well. Fuck, that was bad. We don't have any money left now. Offer passage to a tomb colonist. An emigrant will pay to be taken north to Venderbite. Okay, yes, let's do that. We can do a trip north, because we have to go up there anyway for the strategic stuff, right? All right, we now have a tomb colonist, and we have to take the colonist to Venderbite. No problem. We've done it. Okay, hopefully we'll get paid really well. Who waits our attention? We have a new recruit, apparently. Who waits our attention? It's none other than engage an officer, the irrepressible cannoneer. Okay, we can't do any of this, apparently. I don't think we can do this yet either. Go to our lodgings. Dark Spectacle Admiral. Oh, yeah, we want to give our port reports for hopefully some big cash monies. What is the day-to-day like on the farther shores? Well, pretty good. The Cumaean Canal. Here we go. $5. Oh, shit. We're going to need more than that. Quaker's Haven? $5. Oh, God. We got a favor, though. We got a favor. And they gave us a fuel, which is much needed. Okay. Let's get out of here, I suppose. We can go up and do this quest. We go to the shop as well and buy. We're gonna need a fuel with our last $10. Man, I think we're fucked here though. I think we're gonna get screwed over big time because we just don't have the supplies. I don't think we have any means of sort of a visit to Clathermont's tattoo parlor. You're a real Zaylor now, after all. Okay, I don't have any money, so I probably can't do any of this stuff, but it could be. Visit. Okay, free and clear. You have no need of incognitos. Your skin is your own, and so is your destiny. My terror quality is gone. Oh, that's good, right? Is that good? All right. Well, let's set off then. With very low supply and fuel, we're heading north to Venderbite. We might just make it to Venderbite, and if we do make it to Venderbite and we get paid for dropping this guy off up here, with any luck we'll be able to get some supplies. Also, it is possible to get supplies from sea creatures, so we could try to kill them as well. And then we need to make our way up to Wither from there as well, because we have a the guy wants us to go back up there, right? Get some strategic information. which should net us a little bit of money too. I guess that's the thing now. I've mismanaged my finances big time. Oh, maybe we can go on our way. Maybe we go to Hunter's Keep again and have lunch with the ladies. And maybe we won't chew through so many supplies because everybody will be well fed and they won't feel the need to eat stuff. That might be good, right? Let's see if they're here. Maybe they're ready for another audience. The Hunter's Keep. Not receiving visitors? Oh no. Even when the sisters aren't feeling sociable, they can be tempted out of their lair by the smell of new stories. Okay, let's try that. Far off, very far off, someone screams. You no longer have any of this recent news. Oh, there we go. Oddly enough, she comes back with a message that their headaches are cured and you're invited to lunch. Okay. Which one do we want? Restless and prone to giggles, watchful and unpredictable. Let's have a luncheon with Phoebe this time and see what happens. All right, Phoebe. Phoebe has a story to tell of two lovers parted by water, of a raven that carried messages, of a fragment of the moon. She beats time on the table as she speaks, as if a song only she can hear. The effect is hypnotic. Your attention drifts out through the skylight of the dining room to the false stars glittering in the roof of the cavern. You drift like a puffball spore. The Untersee shimmers below. Islands lie like mineral specimens on black velvet ship. Blah, 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 blah. The storm came, says Phoebe quietly. Everything changed. Somewhere in there, you finished the last course. The scowling maid reluctantly serves cheese and Bath Oliver biscuits. Nice. Okay, we have a memory of a distant shore. We're acquainted with the sisters now. We've gained 1 supplies, and we've lost 48 hunger. That's got to count for something. We also gained a fragment. Okay, good. Great. This was totally worth it in my opinion. Okay. Now look, nobody's like that hungry. Look, the hunger bar is like, our hunger is 0. Okay, it's slowly going up even though we've just finished lunch. But this should be enough to get us up at least to Venderbite, right? This is the hope anyway. There's like an enemy ship here that we could maybe have a tussle with. But I'm not sure that we want to do that because... Okay, you know what? We're going to have to do it. Okay, it's a pirate steam Panache. Alright, pirate steam Panache. It's just like the game Sid Meier's Pirates. Maybe these guys will have some fuel that we can have. And also some supplies as well. Are they getting me? Yes. Okay, they're getting me. But I think we're going to get them first. We might take another hit. We've taken 1 more hit. But we've destroyed pirates. Okay, we've taken a few hits. Let's see what they got. Loot and Scuttler. She's a vile old vessel, and these Z's aren't safe. Take what you can and move on. Lean pickings. These Panaches don't sail far from their hidden harbors, but there's something at the back of the hold. You have finished opening a cache of curiosities. Nice. Shake out a little and let it glimmer in the light. It is parabola linen. Parabola is the serpent placed behind mirrors, or someone made that up. But in that case... Where do they weave this sleek and ambery glimmering cloth? You have finished opening a cache of curiosities. We now have 1 times bale of parabola linen. We didn't get like any fuel or supplies from that. Well, shit. That's not good. It was a whole ship as well. Why? Alright, Chris's point. We're gonna slam right through you. And we're gonna get to Vendor... What about the Hornman Stag? Can we stop here? I don't think we can. This is, of course, the gigantic tomb colony with all the people that are dying and stuff. We have a tomb colonist that we have to drop off here so that he can just rip in peace until the end of time by himself in Venderbite. And hopefully will pay me for the pleasure as well. That's the hope, because we need some cash money big time. All right, let's stop here. Days of shrooms and roses. The new tomb colonist surveys Venderbite, shaking her head. It won't do, she says. It won't do at all. What? A plan. I had no idea the place would be quite so unprepossessing. Perhaps we can liven it up a little yet. If only I knew a helpful Z captain. Bring 10 units of mushroom wine to Venderbite. Perhaps they'll have something for you. Oh, what? Okay. All right. Okay, provide what you have promised. The tomb colonists of Venderbite have few pleasures remaining. I can't do this right now, but if I can find some mushroom wine, maybe that could be good. Someone trying to get my attention. One of the tomb colonists takes an obvious interest in your crew, specifically the clattery air. That's, of course, Rene Russo. Hello. Voiceless, the tomb colonist draws you a little way from the clattery air. Don't tell her you met me, he says, in hoarse rasp. Her mother cut my voice. Hoped to fix it so I wouldn't be able to look for my daughter, so I wouldn't want to. He wheezes. Didn't work. Operations never completely effective. Didn't need to know my daughters well. Happy. Finding enough patience. Getting enough to eat and so forth. In exchange for the simplest news, he explains himself. I'm her father, he says. Ordinary engineer, not the sort of parent she would want. If you wish to tell the heir about this encounter, you can do so by speaking with her. An occurrence. Russo, we found your dad. All right. We found out about your dad, but we can't tell you about because for some reason, I don't know. We can invite her to dine with me, though. That might be nice. And we can proposition her as well. Unlocked when romance an affair with. We can romance Rene Russo if we would like to. Okay, let's not do that. All right. So we've met her dad, but we can't do it. Okay, we can explore Venderbite again. We've already done it, but we might as well just do it again just in case. We have a tough challenge here, or a picnic. Creepers climb the scattered pyramid. An owl blinks at you. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Unlocked with one-time supplies. We don't want to have a picnic. We just finished having lunch, for Christ's sake. Okay, we're not going to do this. Oh, man. Okay, so we've come... Let's do... I mean, we can search warily. We have a 31% chance. Okay, let's do this. It's a tough challenge, but man, if we pass it, maybe we'll get some fuel. Okay, let's do it. Only shadows. This place was deserted long ago. You find traces of guilt on a shattered altar, remnants of vermilion paint on a rotting ritual mask, nothing else. That's all for now. We gained 1 times terror and we gained 1 times fragment as well. Okay. Alright, well, I think we're screwed. I mean, we can try to make it to Wither, but we do not have much fuel left. We have very, very little fuel. I mean, we can make it back to London, but also we have no money either. So do we just go out in a big blaze of glory or what? Like, I mean, we could... You know what? Maybe there is something here. Maybe we can sell some stuff. Some fuel and supplies. No, we don't want to do that. We can sell... a memory of distant shores for $12 and a vision of the surface as well. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. We need the money, big time. Okay, we have supplies, but we need some fuel. We bought 1 more barrel of fuel. All right, I guess now we want to go to Wither, get this thing for the guy, and just hope to God that somehow we find some fuel along the way. Man, I didn't realize we would need so much fuel and so many supplies. And now we face potentially dying out here, even though there's no real threats. Like, maybe we can somehow distill our own oil or like salvage parts of the ship to make some like oil or something. I think if we do this strategic thing, we'll get like maybe $50, which is enough. It would be enough to at least land us a couple of barrels of fuel or like, you know, a couple of supplies or whatever. But I think we need like a stronger money or like earner. I think we need to somehow make more money if possible. Possibly the next time that we play or with our next character or whatever, because I didn't seem to have the funds to do the exploring that I wanted to do somehow. Maybe we have to like stop at more places or kill some more stuff. Or maybe that's not the end. Maybe we'd be fine. Maybe we stop at the Codex and you know, offer our services. Shit. It's our last barrel. I don't think we're gonna make it to the Wither with our last barrel of fuel. Look, it's just gonna run out right as we get here. Okay, look, we're on 0. Without fuel, your ship is just an oddly shaped house located somehow. Okay, we've made it to Wither, but this may be where we oh shit, we have. Thanks, tutorial. Whoops. Okay, the House of Question, Desperate Measures, and Wither. Okay, we're here to gather intelligence on Wither. Or no, shore leave in Wither. A riddling contact. Your contact's riddle makes little sense to you. Perhaps you can combine them with the lore you've already learned. This will use up your fragments. Okay. What's this? Unlocked when objective an Admiralty commission is. Retrieve strategic information from... Okay, let's do this then. A long struggle. Eventually, you tease the meaning out of his words. It's like trying to convince a cat to release a ball of wool. He's a cat smuck, too. At least you have your information. We've completed our mission. We can go back to the Admiralty. We've lost 25 fragments, but we have the strategic information. Okay, perfect. Do we gather some intelligence while we're here? We have a port report on Wither. I guess we might as well. Explore the town as well. We can walk away. We can bet an echo on one of the simpler riddles. We have a 61% chance of doing this. Okay, let's do it. A whale's eye. The fisherman chuckles and pounds the ground with the fist. City folk, he crows. City folk, pay up. We failed that. That's all for now. We lost 1 echo. We gained 5 fragments. Can we do that one again? I mean, that would be really good. Northwest of Withertown, the House of Question stands alone. And desperate measures. Search your supplies for something of use. Okay. This is how we're going to get some more fuel. A few last supplies. Very little remains to you, but if you're lucky, perhaps there's something you can use. It could go either way. It's like we're sacrificing supplies for maybe more. Or we can make a sacrifice to storm, or make a sacrifice to stone, or make a sacrifice to salt, or we can abandon our ship. I'm not abandoning ship. Okay, let's search for supplies. We're going to use 2 supplies in the search for supplies. Oh my god. A kind of success. It smells like burning rags, but it'll satisfy the engine's hunger for a little while. We've sacrificed 2 supplies for 1 fuel. Oh shit! What about the House of the Question? I don't think we can do much here. We can defy the gods. We can spit on the floor, curse the priests, overturn an altar. Oh my god. This will increase your iron and hearts by 5 each up to 110 and set your terror to 0, but you will never be able to remove any god's curse or benefit in certain other ways. Oh shit, okay, perhaps not. Okay, and is there anything to do in Wither? Perhaps not. Okay. Can we make it back to the Admiralty with this much fuel? I doubt it. We're gonna try anyway, though. We're very low on fuel and very low on supplies, but who knows? Maybe we'll be able to do it. Maybe not. We're never gonna... Fuck me, we're never gonna be able to do it. Jesus! Alright. What if we kill the cat and put him into the engine? Just smush him all up and hope that somehow, some way, all of his cat guts and his blood and maybe his fur and stuff will just somehow synthesize with the last drops of fuel we have in the fuel tank, and we'll be fine. I mean, there's that option. We could also sacrifice Rene Russo in the same way, right? We do have supplies that we can maybe turn into fuel as well if things get super desperate. McNulty probably hasn't shaved for a while. Maybe his shavings, his facial shavings could... I think we're starving now and out of fuel. But you know what? We may make it back. I feel like we got a good chance. Okay, let's send out the bat so that the bat doesn't just like turn around and start eating us as well, because that bat must be like pretty hungry too. Maybe if we send it on like a little excursion, it won't notice how hungry it is, or it'll just completely forget how... You know what? I feel like we're in the right place here. Vendor Bite could be where we actually end up dying, right? Do we want to die or just abandon ship? I mean, we have to, right? We have... we have no hope. We're gonna die in the tomb colony. Oh no! Draw lots for lifeboat places. Cast yourself on the mercy of the waves. There's a tiny chance that you'll find your way back to London without either crew or ship. Perhaps it'll be better if you don't. I think we have to do this. Okay, we're abandoning ship in Venderbite. Oh my god, okay. One by one, your crew abandon themselves to their fate. You are the last. Oh no, you and all your crew are gone. London will speculate in vain as to how you might have met your end. Into darkness, you will be mourned. Oh no, a bleak dawn, it's over for now, but you now lodge in a room above the blind helmsman. Your first captain has died. Don't worry, these things happen. Explore boldly with your next captain. Choose a legacy to preserve something for your next captain. Oh no, Gary's dead. We ran out of fuel and we also ran out of supplies, and we tried to make a living in Venderbite, but for some reason Gary decided to cast himself out to sea even though we were already parked up in Venderbite, and he is now dead. Man, Sunless Sea. A great game. I've really enjoyed playing it. I don't know if I'm gonna come back for more though. I think we might just leave it here as like, treat this maybe as like a bit of a longer evening with sips or something, where it takes a little while to actually die your first death in this game. I feel like it's a fun game for me to play, but maybe play it on my own. It's very, very ready, isn't it? There's lots of stuff to read. And I don't know, there's not much chance for me to do anything else with the game except for sit there and read it. So I'm not sure if it's like the greatest thing to watch sort of thing, but it's probably very, very fun to play on your own sort of thing. So having said that, I can recommend this game. It's very good. It's very relaxing and fun to play. If you like exploring, and there's all sorts of stories in the game that you can read and stuff. If you like that sort of thing, I think that this is a great game. And I've enjoyed playing it as well. And I hope you've enjoyed watching it if you've stayed for the past couple of episodes and sat through me reading a lot of stuff. I hope you've enjoyed it. Great. It goes without saying, as usual, thank you very much for watching and supporting me by watching these videos and stuff. We'll be back pretty soon with something new. We'll find something else to play, and we'll start a new series on something else. I don't know. There's a couple of games out there that I've been looking at that I might pick up and play. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon!